I dream of possibly that one day, streetscapes, parks, backyards at homes would have majestic oak trees with kids hunting and wild mushrooms and berries. My name is Deema Assaf. I'm an architect, urban forester, and founder of Tayoun Research Studio. Moving from architecture to urban forestry was not planned for me. I worked in architecture for about 10 years. I really enjoyed it. But at the same time, I cannot unsee the negative impacts of urbanization. In Jordan, we are witnessing the impact of climate change and the side effects of biodiversity loss. I truly believe that the most important and urgent thing that we can do is restoring the native ecosystems. We know from our research that we had dense forests in Jordan in the Mediterranean belt, and we had thick savannas in the Badia with amazing biodiversity, including elephants, rhinos, and the Asiatic lion, different animals that used to coexist with people here. That made me see the landscape in a different light and seeing the potential of having a healthy ecosystem and the potential of that landscape if a human intervention was not affecting it in a negative way. Our work is mostly about creation. It's about reintroducing the native species into places where they no longer exist. Many of these species are endangered in Jordan. Many of them have only 30 or 50 trees left. If one of those species go or disappear, the whole ecosystem would collapse. And to maintain life in Jordan, we need these native species. There is no species recovery plan that is ongoing. So we started seed harvesting so many different species, including ones in Jordan Valley or in the Badia. I started collaborating with my colleague, Nochi Motoharu. With our work, we follow a very unique methodology that accelerates the growth rate of the vegetation so that we can recreate 100-year-old forests in 10 years. The Miyawaki method mimics how nature works. The method was developed in Japan in the 70s. For me, it felt like the most natural way of restoring the vegetation cover. And the growth rate was quite amazing. It exceeded our expectations. For the first couple of years, we had trees that are so dense you cannot enter the forest, and as high as 3 and 4 meters. So it has been quite amazing to witness the success of the methodology and believing what it can provide for Jordan. Many people would show interest in what we do, and we try to involve as many people as possible. So in addition to seed harvesting, we also organize workshops, and we invite volunteers to be part of seed processing so that they know more about the native species of the land. And I see it as somehow citizen-led species recovery intervention, doing what we believe is right and being part of the solution. When we talk about restoring as a word. It's bringing something back. Just the idea that in our region, we have so many stories of loss of homelands, lives, history at times, and loss of nature for sure. Being part of a story about recovery, reclamation, and bringing back the lost vegetation cover is quite important to me. And it's about giving a voice and presence to the native species of the land, the ancient rulers of Jordan.